IRL. TRL. Still trying to figure out how to get people's words on the screen. I don't know if this little thing is gonna work the way it's supposed to. As a matter of fact, did you get an automated tweet?
Yep.
From me? Means that's working.
In real life.
That means that's working. What the hell I do with my phone? Alright. Now I gotta see if I can leave a comment and if it'll show up on the damn screen. Got a camera on you, camera on me. Let's see if I can leave a comment here. Shit. Things are going crazy. Let's see what happens. Yo. I'll type yo. Oh, it showed up on the screen. Let's go. We out here. Oh, God. Oh, that's an ad. I was like, oh, no. I hope the mic don't sound like that. It's a damn ad.
So if I hit this link, are you saying I can see me?
You should be able to. I believe so.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Hey, shout out the name tag. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Welcome to my own broadcast.
Welcome to my world. Oh, snap. Inception. Hey, that beat, dog. This computer might sound pretty damn good. That shit's clear. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just making motherfuckers hate God more, huh? Look at that.
Hate God more.
Look at that.
More than before.
It's levels. It's levels, dog. Oh my God.
He just something to wipe your ass with.
Ooh. Oh, we about to get real sweet. Hold on. Oh, is this shit not working? Let me get that. Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
On the big screen out here. Big like that. Bam. We out here.
Look at that.
Oh wait, what can they? Oh, I'm tripping. They can only see what's inside this window. They can't.
What's in the box?
Yeah, they can't see my wife's computer desktop.
What's in the box?
Hey, we should just do a stream where we just spoil movies. This is all.
I love it.
It's just nothing but movies. Like it's everything.
We just talk about the last 10 minutes of every movie.
Ooh, man, we would be murdered. Oh my God. Let me see here. What? What? Let me see here. Security and privacy. Open anyway. That's how you get them viruses. It's not my computer, no.
Right.
I'm just joking. I would never install anything that could harm this computer upon it. Alright, bam. See if I can make the I think I can make these comments, which we don't have any viewers right now, but I think I can make these comments become transparent, so it's not that big blue box up there. Let's see here. Where did I just put that file? Oh, I know. Bam. Open that up. Verify that shit, baby. Come on. This is for the streets. Oops. Shout out to everybody out there watching Black Lightning. He's back.
He's back. The funny thing about that is that, like, every time it goes on hiatus, it's right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when it comes back, it's like, oh, Black Lightning's back.
Mm-hmm. As if there were ever any doubt. Black Lightning is back. What? What? Oh, this don't do what I thought it did. At least I don't think so. Phooey. Oh. I think I see what I'm supposed to do. I do that for your browser. Browser. I use Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
Browser. Shut it back. Oh, I see. Now I have to recopy this link here. That's what I gotta do. Whoa. Bam. Oh, wait. I just messed up, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. We out here. Now, let's see if I type something else. Type. It kind of worked. Sort of. What is this fucking system doing? Still taking 30 years to install all these games. Ugh. He said, "This is for the streets. Black Lightning's back." Boop boop. What was that noise? Why did you make that noise? if I leave a comment from YouTube, what will happen? If I can even figure out how to get there. How do I get there? Do I have to go here? It's that live troubleshooting, you feel me?
Right.
That's how the pros do it. How do I find knowledge of self, my brother? Let's see if this will show up. Yo. No, this is good practice though, because during this time of day, the only people that would probably try to watch us are people in other countries, or people who don't have jobs, or people who work at night. And none of those people are here now. But on the weekend, lots of people watch stream. Oh wait, we just got a person.
Hello.
I can't. It's so little. I can't see it though. I'm all up in the camera. Oh, it's Monica. What's happening, Monica?
Like,
I don't think you know Monica.
Oh.
I don't know where Monica lives, but Monica is involved in music stuff.
So am I.
But she's not from here. I don't.
No,
think
I'm just saying.
Oh, yes. Rufio Jones is also involved in music stuff. You are right. I don't know why I felt the need to correct you on that. There's a camera pointed at you. If you want to address it, you can.
Hey, Monica, you're cool. And just for the fact that you're here, congratulations to you. If you heard anything disparaging about, what you may or may not be into because of what you're watching right now,
It's all my fault.
that's all his fault. I didn't say any of that.
You might be able to see the comments on the screen.
I can't see a thing.
It's little up
I
there
see
too.
where comments would be, but I can't read that.
She said, "Yes, I am never doing anything." And she said, "I live in New York, bro.
Oh, that's what's up.
East Coast time zone,
Right?
Eastern time zone.
All the coolest pizzas, things of that nature, of that ilk, pizza ilk." Man, what are you doing?
I'm looking at my body going behind the comments like that. So what's in the window? That's what they see.
Right.
So they don't see none of the stuff going on around it.
Oh, that's magic.
Let me see here. I could do this. Oh, wait, that covers you up. Bam. Then I could take me. I could put me back up here. You know what I'm saying? Like that. IRL. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I know what I could do. Hold on. I know what I'm about to do here. We about to treat the people.
Oh, hold on, Monica. You're doing some magic.
Not really, but kind of. Just gonna do shameless self-promotion.
Is there any other kind? Is there any other kind of shame?
Why do you not show up at the top?
Yeah, honestly, what is that about?
Okay. Oh, I wonder if I could capture.
These nuts?
No, don't want to capture these nuts. I wonder if I could capture the video screen by itself, or if that's difficult. Let me see here. Oh, shucks. I'm effing up. And it's acting like it doesn't want to play YouTube. Why is it doing this? Anyways, hello Monica. Thank you for coming through. It's definitely appreciated. If anybody else out there is watching, feel free to type a comment. We'll respond. We'll talk to you.
Definitely. Because we don't like talking to each other.
Oh shit. If you're on Twitch, let me see if this
then
works.
Don't switch.
Actually, yeah, that's good advice.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on Twitch, though, I think you can request songs, but I'm not sure. I might have to open a separate page to make it play the songs.
Give that a gander.
Oh, what you got here? Is this one of your inflammatory tweets?
Not this time.
Get out of my face, now.
I had to make sure. I had to make sure everything sounded right.
Oh. Last night, I met a superhero. He was black. He said, "This is for the streets. Black Lightning is back." Woo! I love it, man. Last night. Oh man.
Hey, Monica, we have an unhealthy love for Black Lightning.
Black Lightning, who is back? Just in case you, just in case you were mistaken about anything.
So if you hear us randomly snickering about something, it might be about Black Lightning.
And his being back.
And yes, his ability to be back as though he never left.
Back like I never left, never left, never left.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to was that Marv and Quest McCody?
Yes.
Back like I never left, never left,
Marvin
never
was
left.
wonderful.
I like that song. I haven't heard it in a long time, but I remember enjoying that at the live showing.
Mm-hmm. That's what's so fun about being able to go back eventually and just pull stuff out of your memory banks, because it's like just start going back down that rabbit hole again.
Oh wait a minute, dog. She said, "Who's Black Lightning?" Oh my God, you don't know who Black Lightning is?
Well, he's back, first of all.
Yeah, that's what you need to know.
if there's nothing else that you knew before, you be aware that he's back.
He is back.
He's like Pennywise in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
Comes back every 9 years.
Wait, is that what he does?
Well, in this case, he came back once after 9 years, so we have to assume that he'll go away again and then pop up 9 years later. And do it for the next generation of streets.
Mm-hmm. Streets. Oh God.
But Black Lightning is a District of Columbia superhero who
was black.
Who is black. Hence his name.
Oh shit! What is happening right now?
No, DC the comics, not DC the Washington. And he's one of those that is like it's kind of deep in the comic book lore. Like most people don't know who he is, so you have no reason to feel bad about it. But he has a relatively new show on the CW network, which was once upon a time UPN and WB. They were both their own channels, and then they combined together to become CW. But here's the funny thing. So, as I said, they were the WB network and UPN network, which was United Paramount Network. And now, the Spike channel, which was the men's channel, is now the Paramount Network channel. So, there's a CW, which is UPN plus WB. And now, there's a PM, which was what UPN was. I know stuff like that, and I'm waiting for it to help me on like HQ trivia, but it hasn't yet.
got? Wait, I done missed all kind of comments. Who's Black Lightning? Oh my God, you guys did the Nigerian King track together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'm cool. I know stuff. Who said I felt bad about it? And John Jacobs said, "R.I.P. UPN."
Hey, I've never heard that before. You have no idea how hilarious that is.
R.I.P. Star Trek Voyager.
It's gone?
Yeah.
No, I knew that.
I'm like, that's been gone, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's been gone for a long time.
And R.I.P. to Homeboys in Outer Space.
Not the Homeboys.
Honestly, I feel like that needs to be dug up, because that's one of those things that I've talked about periodically over the years, but I've never like gone back and watched an episode. Who was that?
Flex.
Flex.
And the dude from A Different World.
From A Different World, yeah.
They were the Homeboys.
And
in outer space.
It was a really bad show, right? But I feel like if we went back and watched it, it may be worse.
Yeah, probably. You can see this well, right? These comments.
Yeah,
here?
yep.
Okay, it's the same thing that's here.
Word up.
It's just bigger and separate.
Sweet.
Yeah, I might be able to even make it bigger.
Cause I don't know how old we were during the the beginning of the WB and UPN networks. But I feel
long
like
time ago.
Yeah, and it wasn't like full brain capacity. Even though I was still relatively smart, but like I was probably a teenager. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't really lived life yet, so it's like to probably be anywhere between 15 and 20 years older, and to look back at that, I would probably be like, wow, this might be the worst thing that there has ever been, or I'll have seen things and understood them differently, and then be like, damn, this show is terrible.
Yeah, there's no upside there. John Jacobs said, "Bring back Allow Me."
Oh, don't you worry, my friend. That's coming back. It's just because because most of the Allow Me episodes were done outside in in good lighting and all that jazz. I just figured it would be best to wait until it's no longer winter in order to start doing it again. So Allow Me has not closed its doors.
The snacks coming out all the time, all year round,
always.
man.
And again, shout even though she's not watching this, shout out to Danielle in the UK, in the United Kingdom. She sent us a bunch of snacks from the Great Britain area for us to try. So we're gonna do that. So yeah, believe you me, we're gonna be doing this. I want the weather and I want Mother Nature to deal with it also.
Got a comment up there just for you. Can you see it? Can you read it?
Hershey's Caramel Jeans. Oh, okay. Woo! I was like, man, I don't know nothing about no Hershey jeans, but that sounds hilarious, and I'm gonna get some.
Some sticky ass jeans, guys.
But yeah, for sure.
Sticky ass ineffective jeans.
Like yeah, you're right. All those thumbs up. So like I said, I'm glad to help. I'm glad I could ever do anything that will be of service to you, and I really mean that. Like, that might sound condescending the way I'm saying it, but I'm incredibly deadpan when I speak. So don't take anything from that. I really mean it. Like, for real, like the fact that you and anybody else would take time out in order to watch me talk about some snacks, man, is amazing. So thank you. But I also just on a side note, while I'm in a hiatus with Allow Me, I'm trying to figure out what I should do, because you probably heard about YouTube being like, hey, you aren't cool enough, so we're not going to monetize your videos. I'm like, should I still do videos on YouTube after that? Or should I just go ahead and do it because that's the easiest form of uploading videos and whatnot.
You know what I've been doing, dog? They demonetized mine too, but
Right.
I've still been posting stuff, mostly because it's weird. I feel actually more free to post whatever now
Right,
that I'm
right.
not monetized.
Right.
So I just put some weird ass videos up there the last couple weeks, cause I'm in the car so much,
Yeah.
like by myself and with that young lady, that I'm like, okay, well, I should just use this time to also record videos. So
Right.
I got that little mount where I put my phone. And I just drive around and like ramble,
Right.
like just stream of consciousness ramble, like 2-minute increments. I stop and start the camera over and over
Word.
again, and then I've kind of just been posting them with minimal editing. Shit don't make no sense.
Like y'all just gonna get it how I live.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Now, where's that damn song request thing? I was telling people about this before the last time I streamed, because they got this thing on Twitch where you can, people in the Twitch chat can type a little command and post a YouTube link,
Mm-hmm.
and then hit enter, and it'll like play the song.
Oh.
And last time I was streaming, I like just went to a link and played a song that I believe Monica sent, and I was like, oh yeah, people stream themselves listening to songs and
For sure.
having songs requested. Let me try it too. What is this here? Allow me on X Hamster. It can be a new. Oh no. Oh,
But I mean, would not have to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's a new donut at Krispy Kreme. Let me bone this thing.
Let me put it in my butt
Nobody wants that.
with a hamster.
But that's not true. Somebody definitely wants that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a market for all things.
Yeah, it, like
this
anything
world.
that you can come up with, there is porn for it. So I
Pretty
might
much.
have to rethink this as being a funny joke. Make it happen.
This is documentary. True life. Alright, what am I trying to do here? What was I looking at? Oh, I know.
Man.
I was about to test the song request. That's
Right.
what I was about to do. Let's see if I can make it work. So the first thing I gotta do is go to YouTube and get a YouTube link that I can copy and paste after I type the song request command. Let me make the comments visible.
I mean, you cackle, but you might have messed around and come up with a very smart idea that I'm not going to do. Because I gotta make my mom proud by not having sex with jams. Jams and jellies.
Oh God. Alright, I'm about to see if I remember how to
That's so ridiculous.
do this. Need exclamation point, song request, and then I need to paste the link.
You did it.
Now, is it gonna start playing?
No clue. Query.
If I refresh this. Be more entertained. Oh, damn.
Damn, what do I do?
Yeah, what do we do? We were gonna play a game initially, but I didn't realize that it was gonna take 17 hours to install a game disc.
I did.
I didn't really realize.
No, I didn't know.
I forgot that was like a thing of the current generation of games. Like you have to wait 37 minutes to install an update every
Right.
time you put a game disc in, because they ship everything incomplete.
Well, hey, while he's doing that, like earlier, he and I were talking about possibly doing this thing. So if there's a movie that you haven't seen, like text it to us in the comments, and then we'll tell you what happens.
We will fucking spoil it.
We're just gonna like whatever the last, especially if it's a movie that you haven't seen that has some twist ending. We're just gonna tell it to you.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna call it spoilers. So we're using you two as guinea pigs for spoilers.
Mm-hmm. Just let us know what movie you would like to have ruined for you, and we will take care of it.
And if that's the title, then we don't have to tell you during the, you know how like they're like, we're gonna review this movie, but you know, spoilers. Like, no, it's called spoilers. So that's what it's gonna be about. We won't tell you anything about the movie, just the twist ending.
Say, okay, I never seen Single White Female. The twist to that movie is at the end, she's black.
And married.
She's a married black woman. At the end, she transforms into Angela Bassett. Courtney B. Vance comes out. They bring the kids out.
Yep, everybody's fine.
The whole shebang. That's how that movie. So whatever you do, don't put in Tekken. My Wednesday is perfect enough. Wait, is Tekken good or bad? What does that mean?
Hey, either way it works.
That mean it's good? Married black woman. Spoil, kill Bill. Oh, it's right in the title.
Yep. Bill's dead.
Bill is dead. Dog, that reminded me. I saw a movie. I don't know if y'all know this. David Carradine died of autoerotic asphyxiation done wrong.
Yep.
Right?
Which how do you do it right? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if you're going to hang yourself via a rope and then wrap that rope around your jump, then it's like
wait. I thought they do it around the neck.
Well, I thought it was everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's your neck too, but I thought everything gets tied up.
Hey, you on some new shit, bro.
Am I? David Carradine knew what he was doing.
Yeah, if he tied his dick up, no, he didn't. He died.
That's true. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. What were you saying? Yeah.
No, I saw a movie. Well, I saw the beginning of a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's some movie from the 80s that David Carradine is just in the intro of.
Right.
And he hangs himself.
Ooh.
And when I saw that, I was like, oh my God. This is too prophetic, dog.
Dog, the bad thing about that is he probably had them really hang him, dog. Like, I'm trying to get this nut. So let's do this.
That's what turned on the switch, dog. That's what turned him on to it, dog.
No, he was already doing that shit. He had them
even back
into the story.
Even back in the Kung Fu days?
Oh, yeah.
He's out here doing it back then.
What you think he got all them belts for?
Said, wow, that's a hell of a twist. That must be for a married black woman. I don't think you tie the rope around your chest. I don't think so either. He said, Bill is still alive, my guy. There wasn't a kill confirmed. Tarantino, a shammer. You know what? I was thinking about, like, oh, they could do, like, a sequel for that movie where he's just, like, in, like, a wheelchair or something.
Right.
But at the end, he does, like, walk and die.
Yeah.
He takes the 5 steps. Super spoiler right there. I just completely spoiled it. He takes 5 steps and dies.
We already it was told. We spoiled Kill Bill.
Yeah. But I just said how he died too. I'm just working backwards. He took 5 steps and he died.
That's right.
Before that, he was hit with a pressure point technique in the chest, which precipitated the death. And then before that, there's a whole bunch of stuff of Uma Thurman running around trying to find Bill.
Yep, and wiggling her weird feet.
Wiggle your weird feet.
No, they wasn't weird. She just had like some finger knuckles in her toes. It's like
finger knuckles.
I wouldn't. I was just kidding, just joshing you. Uma, you're cool.
Finger knuckles.
Yeah, man. She just has some long toes. It's all good.
I'm still trying to find this. Which one of these lets you request a song?
None of them. You blew it.
I may have. Let me see here. Song. Who else?
While it's still on my mind, why wouldn't tying a rope around your junk be part of it? It just seems like
Because it's about the blood going to your brain that, like, enhances whatever it is. So, like, putting it around your junk, I don't think that would have a real effect.
but that's what C rings are for.
Uma Thurman foot job. Oh my God. He brought out the C rings, dog.
They exist. I've been to many a lover's lane in my lifetime.
You always know that love could be so much more at Lover's Lane. Did you know they have those in Illinois?
I didn't know they didn't have them in Illinois.
I didn't know they did. I thought that was a regional.
Oh, like a local place?
Yeah.
Oh no.
They had one in Illinois. I went to a breakfast spot.
Right.
And it was like 2 stores over. I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
What is this doing here?
Hey man, they out here loving them lanes.
Lane lovers. You damn lane lovers.
And then I feel like it was probably the same thing with Priscilla's, just because
I never heard of that place.
Priscilla's is what is now known as Cirilla's, because
what?
they couldn't, for some reason they couldn't call it Priscilla's. I don't know if if it was already a Priscilla's out there, that was something else, and they're like copyright infringement or whatever. But so because of that, they changed it. They changed the name to Cirilla's, and that to me sounds like a sexually transmitted disease. You know what I'm saying?
Could be.
Like just to have a place that sells sex toys and have it called Cirilla's.
Yeah, it sounds like a bacterium.
Yeah. That you're
sort.
definitely going to get when you buy this dong.
It sounds like something you get when you like swim in a pond.
Yeah, a pond of dongs.
Then it goes in your pee hole and like eats up your liver or some shit.
Nah, I can't.
So they used to have a gorilla as their mascot. Who did? Who had a gorilla as their mascot? Not Lover's Lane, right?
That would be hilarious.
To what are you referring, John Jacob? So why does a sex shop have a mascot? Don't ask me that. Oh wait, maybe it's the other place, Priscilla's or Cirilla's, because gorilla kind of rhymes with that.
Man,
Priscilla the gorilla.
I've never seen a gorilla at Cirilla's, but I feel like it was a very missed opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
like,
no.
They really probably should have done that.
Oh no. No. Those don't go together.
But man, yeah, dog, like, and shit, while we on the subject, like the time has already passed, but like, for future reference, on New Year's Day and sometimes on Super Bowl Sunday, Lover's Lane will have half off of everything. So, if you
so
need
that ladies can like prance in front of the television, like stop looking at the
honestly,
Super Bowl,
yes.
big boy.
Like, that's the way I perceive it. It's like and if it's not that, maybe it's just like, look, you know that your dude gonna be there chilling. So here's your time to go get your things. You know what I mean?
For your person you're having an affair with.
There you go. That dude that is always drawing them pictures like on Twitter and Instagram or whatever, like where there's like some guy and he's sad that the girl doesn't like him, and then it'll be like the girl likes some thug or whatever.
Oh no, like, not that shit.
That type of shit.
Oh my god. I saw one of those the other day. I think the homie Nameless posted one of those on his Instagram story.
Right.
Where it was like the girl and the dude were texting back and forth. She was like, I just want to be friends.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, I'm cool with that. And then it was some dude that walked up with his junk blurred out. He was like, come back to the bedroom and get this work.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this is fucked up.
It's another one where damn, I don't remember the setup, but then so like she was talking to her dude, and he was like, I don't have it right now, but ask me again on Friday and I'll give you the money. And she was like, cool, I understand. So then she calls another dude and asks for money. And he was like, yeah, I got it, but let me give you that razzle dazzle first.
What?
And it's like, dog, who even thinks in that sort of comic strip?
Thug magicians.
Yeah. Razzle dazzle, dog.
He's a thug magician.
Like you can get this loot as long as I get to give you some abracadabra first. Like, what are you writing, dog? What is this?
Some of that abracapocus.
All that shit happened. It's very strange.
Yeah, that is spectacular, sir.
But yeah, definitely. Telegraph and Warren, that's where the Cirillas is. There's also another Cirillas at I think it's 8 Mile and Grand River, like right in that Farmington area. And it's I'm assuming it's still there. I've definitely seen it before. I haven't gone into that one, so I don't have as much knowledge of that. But I'm from the Joy Road and Evergreen area, so there was no way I was not going to go into Priscilla's / Cirillas on Telegraph near Warren.
Right. You know who this is, right?
Oh yes.
What's up, sir?
Hello. I can't use his regular name. So hello, Easy.
I mean, nobody's gonna get. I don't think that's a complete no.
They give you all that jazz.
You gotta do a little snapping point with that. Give you some of that
funny,
jazz, baby. Some of that Charlie Parker.
What is this? What am I looking at?
What happened?
Oh, I was seeing what this notification was on my phone.
Did it have anything to do with any of this?
No.
Okay.
But that's what I was double checking.
I don't know how to make these damn.
Hey man,
How do you
I
make
feel
the
like
songs play?
here's the funny thing about the Murder Mac. So I was there when it was built. I was watching it getting built, and I promise you that I'm not getting credited for calling it the Murder Mac, and I'm not saying I came up with it, but I am saying that I was saying it before it was like known universally as the Murder Mac, and then I look up and everybody was calling it the Murder Mac. I was like, oh, but.
You want your credit?
I don't want my credit. I'm just saying, like you know how stuff happens at the same time. Mm-hmm. So like maybe like 70 of us were thinking the same thing, and it just culminated into everybody calling it the Murder Mac. So that's why I prefaced it with, I'm not saying I came up with the terminology. I'm just saying that I definitely said it because hey man, shit was happening over there, dog. And some of that shit was murder, and I didn't mean to laugh. I was just saying that's what it was,
Some of that shit was murder.
It was, man. That was I mean,
tell people what it is, cause Monica's from New York.
Word.
Nimble, what up, Nimble? Nimble's from across the pond.
What's happening? All right, so quick story. There on the corner of Southfield and Joy Road, Southfield Freeway and Joy Road. There actually was a different gas station there, but like I was a kid, man. I don't even remember what it was, but like some shit would go down there from time to time, and that place got scrapped, and then there was also a McDonald's that was further west of all that, so. Let's say it was on Penrod. So let's say it was on Joy and Penrod. That McDonald's was. So they got rid of the gas station on the corner of Southfield and Evergreen, and they started building this thing up, and it was like a combination Amico and McDonald's. So they built this place, and it's a McDonald's, it's a gas station. People go to the gas station. It was kind of cool because this gas station, it was like it had a whole bunch of like bright lights, so that that would deter any kind of problems or whatever.
Make it easier to aim at you.
That's all it did. All it did was it had the opposite results, where all these bright lights just kind of attracted more foolishness. So, man, there have been to my knowledge, in the general area of that place, there have been at least 3 incidents, and where somebody was shot or lost their life or something like that, and shit sucks. But there was also one that was kind of funny, right? I don't know if anybody ever heard this story, so I'm sorry if you have, but it was a story where somebody ordered a shake. Somebody ordered a strawberry shake. Somebody ordered a shake, right? And it was something wrong with the shake. So they told the person that they wanted a different shake. So the person, one of the people that worked at McDonald's, at the Amico McDonald's, told them to pull around, and apparently the workers came out and fought this and fought this person, man. And it's like, I wasn't there. I don't know how true this is, but this is part of the lore that that made it go from just a McDonald's and a gas station to like a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was shit like that would be happening, and like it became its own entity. So I don't know how many people after that started actually going to the Murder Mac because it was the Murder Mac, and not just because they wanted to get some McDonald's. But me, I started to just stay away from there altogether, because like I said, like I never had no problem going in places and whatever. But like after the 3rd and 4th and 5th thing that transpired at the spot, it's like, you know what? I don't need McDonald's like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We shouldn't be eating this.
There are different places to get gas. I'm straight. Whereas conversely, you know what I'm saying, it didn't stop. It wasn't like there were ever a few cars in there. So a lot of those people definitely were trying to get them some danger in, some easy danger, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And more power to them for that, man. But like, yeah, dog, Murder Mac, strange place. Joy Road, odd place. Just everything in that little 3-mile radius or whatever is something. But just wanted to tell my story.
You've done it.
Yeah, I do know that. He earlier, Easy Danger, let us know that it did, like, those words steal the initials, so maybe it's all good. But yeah, so his brother works very near the Murder Mac, so that's honestly, I be wanting to. I wonder if he has any news stories that I should be privy to, but like, man, it's probably best. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I got all the stuff that I've ever needed, like all the stories I've ever needed from that place. So, part 2.
I think it works. So, if you type what I've been trying to type for a long time that I just got to work, if you type exclamation point song request, put a space, and then put a YouTube link,
right,
it will go into a playlist of songs that will play automatically,
well,
one after the other.
I don't know, just so you all know, I'm not exactly sure why he decided to play this, but yesterday was 3-6 Mafia Day. Yesterday was March 6th, which is 3-6-2018, It was 3-6 Mafia Day, and honestly, well, it was also National Oreo Day, so that's fine and all. But I just feel like it should be a national holiday. You know what I'm saying? Like after you are a rap group that no one respects enough, and after you're a rap group that has made some of the greatest club hits literally of all time, and after you're a rap group that wins an Oscar, your 3-6 Mafia Day should be an actual day, straight up. And I don't know, who needs to be talked to, or who needs to be petitioned, or what needs to be signed. But like what they have done in their existence has been astronomical, to be completely honest with you. Like I a lot of times I think people think that I'm joking when I'm talking about 3-6 Mafia, and I never am. They are revolutionary in terms of what they've done. Like I feel like everybody from the South right now that everybody likes, in some way, shape, or form, they have a lot to. They have a lot of high fives to give to 3-6 Mafia, because like
I gotta stop the song. It's like routing weird.
Oh, word up.
You keep talking about 3-6 Mafia,
but yeah,
I just gotta stop
like,
the song.
Like for real, dog. Like them dudes, and those ladies too. All of them, the whole crew. They were doing things that people thought that folks from the South, or even more specifically, folks from Memphis couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like they all they were doing was making good music, dog. It was perfect music. It was music where if you on the way to the club, if you in the club, if you leaving the club, you gonna have a hard time getting sleep, cause you just enjoy all of the rage or whatever you want to call it that you were able to get out because you heard riding spinners or tear the club up or whatever have you. Like and for whatever reason, even to this day, people seem to forget the hits that they have. Like they have an unconscionable number of dope ass songs that are like they're classics. Like they're not just songs. Like their B-sides and their throwaways are some of the best rap songs ever made, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter how you feel about the subject matter of Slob on My Knob, like that is a certified classic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's some, like that's a song that may not exist without Too Short. And you could keep going back, but like that in and of itself is a classic song. I'm a fan. I've always been a fan. That's all I'm saying. Yes, this is not hyperbole at all. How do I
get the damn? Eddie said he heard it fine, but I don't think it was there's a way to make it like pick up directly into the OBS.
Right.
And I think it was just picking it up over the microphone.
Now, okay. Now I gotta address this. So our friend John Jacob says, "Baby had the hardest verse." Now look, I will say this. Initially, like when we all first heard that song for the first time, I think as an entire culture, we lost our shit, because like this song is remarkable, right? And then it got to Baby's verse, and it was kind of like he was just talking, and it was just weird because we had just heard like 3 minutes of some of the hardest raps back to back that we had ever heard in our lives, and then Baby just start kind of talk rapping. So I can honestly say that I did not respect it as much as I do now then, because
is this it? Haters be sizing, player riding.
Yeah. Wait, haters be sizing players.
I'm looking at rapgenius.com right now, by the way. That's where I'm getting these links from.
But I'm trying not to say no bad words to the best of my ability. So I only really remember the CD version.
TVs with some VCs
is
a must.
Automatic strap plus. Got them soldiers on my feet no matter what. Juvie got 4 and BG got 10. With my 32 gold player, we all in. Turk got the red beam team. Something on Rolls Royce showing love. Went to Miami, bought a Lamborghini on dub. So it was like, it was super like, it wasn't on beat. You know what I'm saying? He was just talk rapping, and it was weird.
Mm-hmm.
But when I go back and think about it, it was like, it was weird, but it was like, it was very distinct. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you're gonna close out a song and you do it in a way where it's like, all these people, they just wrote some of the hottest 16s that they've ever written in their lives. So I'm just gonna go do this in a whole different direction. Like, that's kind of dope, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I can super respect that. That being said, he did not have the hardest verse. I can't give you that, cause that shit that Juvenile did was outstanding. That shit that Lord Infamous did was ridiculous.
R.I.P. Lord Infamous.
Lord Infamous was Lord Infamous in and of himself was
infamous.
He was infamous.
He was the Lord of it.
And Lord of all infamy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even within that group, Lord Infamous stood out because he was nothing like Juicy J. You know what I'm saying? Like
he said, "Baby had the best verse on all Cash Money Click songs. You're lying."
Well, that is certainly true. That's 100% true.
Boy, Rap Genius, man, they be having all the typos on earth now. The sentence don't even make sense when the people get like some of this shit. We riding buttons to show these haters we worth something, and my baby mama the silent play too many games.
Yeah, because he said the bitch play too many games. Told me she was taking pills. Now she pregnant again. But it's all gravy, baby.
It's my 3rd time, but it's all gravy, man. And my children gonna be straight.
He said whether I'm blind, deaf, or crazy, baby. Playboy, you can believe that.
Tell me how you
loving that one, boy.
1,000 pieces puzzles. That was on what song was that
on? The song okay, Memphis. He knows this.
Rap Genius is COINTELPRO.
Yeah.
I agree.
Counterintelligence, dog.
It's all gravy, baby.
Memphis is...
Rap Genius makes my ass hurt. Ooh, yeah, it's rough. Rap Genius is rough like that.
Like sandpaper towel.
I'm gonna let this thing keep playing. We'll see.
But yeah, Memphis is my favorite track. I still think, and like anytime they've had like a posse track, this shit's always been sweet. But like I think that was my first introduction to one of their posse tracks, Memphis, and I'm like, oh well, you can't tell me they can't rap. Project Pat for me is real life probably like top 10. If not top 5, I just haven't taken time out to make the actual, the actual list. But he top 10 for me for sure.
I like that annotated lyrics.
Oh, well, God.
Doing his thing.
Singing, man.
What a change.
Crunchy Black.
Mm-hmm.
He's the best bad rapper that there probably ever
and
has been.
He's alive, right?
Yeah,
he's still alive.
Yeah, but Lord Infamous and Coops the nigga. That's because it was spelled Knicca.
What a
they're
spelling!
no longer with us.
Oh damn! R.I.P. R.I.P.
Coops.
R.I.P. Uh-oh. What is this?
It's an anal joke.
I'm just seeing something. It says This is from my lady's Snapchat post. She said, I'm seeing all the news about threats against Utica schools, Lance Cruz,
yeah.
Chippewa, and more. What's that about?
Man, I don't know.
Nothing about
I missed that part.
Y'all better chill the fuck out.
Honestly, like for real, see this is the problem with the news. Like you have to deliver the news, but kids are also too stupid to just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they see an opportunity and they roll with it, but they don't really care about the how it affects people in the long run. And it's like, that's fine, I get it, but like
so wait, is this somebody like calling in fake threats or something?
Well, see, what I'm saying is I don't know about this situation, but there has been a lot of that in the last 2 weeks, just in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Where cats is like, I got a bomb, so don't come to school, or shit like that. And it's like, man, y'all, come on, kids. Like if you don't want to learn, that's cool, but shut up. Learn to shut up.
Smooth jam going on.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that freestyle? You got them freestyle bars?
Oh, you know what? Yo. Hey. Last night I saw a superhero, he was black. Hey, I told you, man.
He said this is for the streets, Black Lightning's back.
And everything Black Lightning will come back around. Dog, that show is so great. And Black Lightning has the worst rap songs I've ever heard in a production. And that's difficult to say when Luke Cage was coming in #1 by far, right? And I always talk to him about this. I don't know what the deal is where when there's a black superhero, there needs to be bad rap attached to it.
Well, even before that, especially in this day and age, if there are black superheroes in it, trap music.
Yeah.
Off top.
Straight up.
Trap music.
We doing that. And that's like, I don't know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Or who makes decisions, but that's fine. But why does it all have to be bad trap music? Like off rip is terrible. Dog. Here's a funny thing that happened. When it was like the NFL playoffs, the commercials would be also bad like trap music where it's like it'd be like Carolina Panthers, whoo, whoo. And it's like, why are we doing this? And it's like, that would be it. They would like play that song for a minute. It wouldn't be no actual rap lyrics. And then the dude would start talking over it like, yeah, the Carolina Panthers are taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah. And then there would be another commercial where they'd be like, fly, Eagles, fly, whoo, 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 whoo. And then the dude was so tonight, Philadelphia Eagles versus, like, man, cut this shit off, man. Nobody's asking for this. So that shit would happen. So yeah, and that NFL stuff happened after Luke Cage. It happened, but it happened before Black Lightning. And it's like, dog, why do we need to do this? Like, it's literally not necessary to have bad rap music attached to the dog. For at least for Luke Cage, at least it would be like, sprinkled within the 13 episodes. With Black Lightning, dog, that's the intro music.
I like the songs that are like referential to like exactly what's going on the screen.
Right.
I feel like they had one of those this season, but I can't remember what it was.
The Green Light Boys.
Oh yeah, that's right. When they were using the green light drug.
Yeah, and they were like, we're gonna have a song exactly about green light,
and where they were, and where my man went. Weren't they actually like listening?
They were playing it in the club, dog. That's dope. Like, I didn't have no problem with that, right? Like, I didn't have no problem with that because it's like, yeah, people would be listening to drug songs in the club. That's fine. but the song was bad. That was my only qualm.
That green light.
That green light song was worse than the Black Lightning song. How do you do that? How do you do it? How do you make what is probably the worst song you've ever made in your rap career and it be good enough to make it on the TV show?
Yeah.
We're living life real incorrectly.
Yep. Swamp Hag, who is also Monica, said Black Panther OST was just okay. I haven't listened to it, so I don't know.
Same here. Like I've heard people say that they only just kind of liked it, but I didn't get around to it either.
Nimble said he's waiting for a Static Shock movie / TV series.
Low key, I would
live
be down
action
for
boy.
it. But I think now that they have Black Lightning, that probably hinders the chance for a Static Shock show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely watch that. I was a big fan when Static Shock came to Kids WB, man. Like Kids WB had already been established as like the go-to. Now the Fox cartoons were dope, but like they only had maybe like X-Men and like one other thing. But like Kids WB, they had Justice League, they had Static Shock, they had Animaniacs, they had Freakazoid. They were pumping out the hits. You know what I'm saying? So like, I would probably, one of them shows had to get sacrificed so I could watch X-Men. But after that, it was like all WB. Just leave it on that channel. And then when I got older, they got rid of it, and I cried with it.
Fox had Spider-Man.
That's true.
The good Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was hot.
How did that series end? I think that series ended with them like fighting Carnage across multiple universes.
Damn.
Like I remember seeing that and being like, oh, this is not what I read in the comic books, but this is interesting. But I think that's how that series ended with Carnage. Spider-Man was just okay. The cartoon or the movie? Which one are you talking about? I thought the Spider-Man cartoon was fucking tight. Last good movie soundtrack was Wild Wild West. Will Smith, the guy.
No. There's a point where joking has to stop. First of all, the soundtrack to Idlewild is probably for me like Idlewild, Kill Bill. I probably have a third one I can't think of right now, but those two were crazy. Like they were crazy. Like the Idlewild CD was incredible.
I'm trying to think of what I've seen that I've really enjoyed the soundtrack. What is that icon right there? EIT? What is that?
I don't have size idea.
Me neither.
It was blowing.
Right. That's pretty cool. I don't know how you did that. Man, I like the soundtrack to Coco.
Hey,
I played one of them songs earlier.
Dog, ain't nothing wrong with that. That movie was incredible. Let me tell you about Coco, man. If you haven't seen Coco, run, don't walk. Run to your nearest television, and it was so crazy good. But Coco was one of those movies that was like everybody said it was good to the point where I didn't believe it. So that happens sometimes where it's like everybody praises something so much that it's like, yeah, I'll watch it, but I bet y'all gonna be wrong. And I'm so happy that was not the case. I watched that movie Coco, and I was like, this movie is good. But, okay. And then it got great, and then it was outstanding. And it's like, dog, the movie got better as it went along. Coco was incredible. And yes, I can admit that I didn't cry. I didn't like drop a tear. But I did get verklempt. I got a little choked up. You know what I'm saying? Cause like your boy was going through it in that movie. You know what I'm saying? He he was really having to deal with a lot of stuff in that film, and I felt for it. So yeah,
Remember me. Remember me.
Remember me, dog. Strippers turn to rappers coming out.
Into you call the law. What is that?
And Guzu Saba.
I am son of Njobu. I want the throne. I want the damn throne. I'm trying to check this. Oh, I didn't realize that would make the music go like. Darn. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
He broke it.
I didn't break it. I just need to check something over here. See if this damn shit finished. Updates. How do I update everything? I want to update it all, baby. All at once. And actually, where's the damn game I was trying to install, baby? Come on. Where is it? Oh yeah, that's right. You can't see comments right now while I'm doing this.
Correct.
This is no good. Oh wait, I guess those were the titles of Idlewild songs. I think that's what Eddie's saying. Two songs. Mutron Angel. What is that? I don't know the names of anything. I tell you that right now.
Yep.
I learned in my life to just forget all that shit. It's not needed. Damn, let's see what happens if I try to launch this. No one in the stream can see what I'm doing because this is not hooked up for that.
They said this was for the stream.
Black Lightning's back.
Oh, mercy.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, let's see if I can get back to that.
Man, I wish I remember how to play old school Killer Instinct, dog.
Like to a degree of proficiency?
Yeah. Because I used to be pretty good with B Orchid.
Whoa. I wonder if they could hear this music while we were doing that. Probably not. Man, I do not like using Max for this in particular. Oh, I can't scroll back on these comments? That's trash.
That's whack.
Because I don't know what I missed.
We missed a lot of the comments. So, sorry.
Sorry, dudes. Is there a way I can leave more of them on the screen?
Like a king in the internet, let me be. Yeah,
That's the remix.
yeah, just like that. The internet will let me be anything.
I only do Twitch, so I don't know what you people are doing. Yeah, we wanted to, I wanted to make him play Conker's Bad Fur Day or whatever that shit is called.
Yep.
The redo. But I didn't realize that it was going to take so long to install the game onto the console. So I just decided to fire this up. That's why we're here. Oh, play it again. Did anybody else request anything?
I can't take a
Oh, I see. It's just gonna play that over and over again.
make hits, then I'm
Let me check back over here. Make America Great Again, Raphael. What is happening? We definitely missed. I know I missed something. I missed something.
So apparently they were talking about the Ninja Turtles, but I didn't catch any of that. and we can't go back.
Apparently, they're members of the alt-right.
The alt-RAF.
Oh, shit. Okay. Those are dated. Now.
Man, I tried to play Perfect Dark, dog. I was like, man, turn this off.
Do you still have any brain energy for video games?
Can find out, I guess.
I mean, the only thing is, I'm gonna have to like hook stuff up in the other room.
Oh.
Cause I still didn't figure out how to like easily capture the game with this shit. Let me tell you what's going on. Mark Myers, he says, anyone see Royce on Flex today? I have not seen that yet. He's rapping on there, but I saw like a clip of it on somebody's Instagram.
I will be watching that.
Ed said, you're wearing a turtle shirt. Best game ever.
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, I am.
Tonight we dine on turtle soup.
And I agree. Like, whenever I get, a crib that has space for a game room, and whenever I get game room money to make a game room, I promise you, like, I'm going to have that arcade at the crib. Like, it's gonna be a pool table, an air hockey table, I guess a dartboard, even though I don't care about no darts, and most certainly the Turtles arcade. Like, anything after that don't matter. Have of course a TV, play some video games or whatever, but like, dog, those three things are important. Like, yeah, man, I know Perfect Dark is legendary, but like, that was one of them games where, like, again, like, I'm already into GoldenEye. Don't take GoldenEye and try and make it prettier. It was too much shit going on, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't make this transition. I'm just playing GoldenEye until
until everyone moved to Halo.
Yeah, you're right.
Let me turn this shit off. And I can go back like that. Ba-bam. Has there ever been a bad Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game? Yes! The very first Turtles game that's on Nintendo. It is horrible. That shit is horrible. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I gotta look this shit up real quick. I need to make sure I'm.
Yeah, man, GoldenEye 2045. That is exactly right. I ain't got time for that shit. Like, I want GoldenEye 1997 or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, dog, Perfect Dark was like way boxier too. Like, for some reason, I felt like that game, it was like all neon colors and all rhombuses. It was just a screen full of octagons, dog. That's so stupid. I'm sorry.
All right, now the one that's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is the whole title for the NES. That one is bad. The good one is Manhattan Project, and I think they did a Nintendo port that was based off of like one of the arcade cabinets. But that very first one is real bad. And shit, I might even fire that up to show y'all in a little bit. What we're gonna do right now though, we're gonna take a small break. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna hook up some things in a different room, and we might be back.
Every game was parallelogram.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. I remember wanting that game and not getting it, and then playing it later and being like, yeah, I didn't need it. Didn't need that game. All right, so we might be back. Thank you all for coming through. Let's see if we can do a roll call. Mark Myers was here. Easy Danger, John Jacob, Monica, aka Swamp Hag. Who else? Nimble's up in this mug. I think that's it. But thank you all for coming. And we might see you again in a few minutes.
You're glorious.
Bye-bye.